Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today for this exciting episode. This is Maxi Limit. So today, as I promised a long time ago, I will do a quick review for you about the setup. Back in the stampede, back during the COVID, there were no masses, but me and my team, we were able to install some cameras, and we set up everything so people can comfortably watch the mass at the end from their house. I was part of the group that installed everything. So today I'm going to give you a tour about what we did and take you deep down into the system so we can have a look, and I will explain to you how we set this thing up. So let's start. I am currently at Sainte Famille. It's a French church in the Calgary, the French community. And as you can see, I'm right now in the church, and I'm going to explain to you how we did and what we did. Basically, this is a quite medium size. It's not too big, but we were able to put all the cable in and connect it to one centralized computer that is over there. I will take you there shortly. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the camera and turn it around so that you can follow with me. We actually have two cameras in the church right now, one at the entrance and one at the side. I will explain you what those two cameras does and what the view is at the end of this video. So first thing first, this is the church. It's kind of a little bit far from where the camera is, but the best thing about the camera is the zoom is very, very powerful. We can zoom way to the altar, so you will be able to see the priest and everything. And then let me turn this around for you. We have one camera here. I will give you the details and the specs about this camera. I actually did an unboxing already of this camera. I will link it somewhere in the video. Okay, so one camera is here, the other one is right here. Let me get closer so you can see it. So this one basically faces the reader. So if someone is reading, then we're gonna use this camera. And the other one basically is pointing to the altar. So if the priest is doing some stuff, he's talking, we're gonna use this one to capture him. Again, that being said, we can also use this camera for the reader as well as the musicians. And same things here, because this camera, they move up, right, left, tilt, and they do all sort of kind of things. So there's not really a limit to what this camera can do. And again, the zooms are very powerful, and I will demonstrate that for you right now. This is another view from the front of the church, and as you can see, it's very far. I'll show you how the camera and the zoom is amazing. So we actually pull out the cable from the top, and we take this one also from here to go across here. And as you can see, we put these things. So you see, the cable comes from here, and then we line it up way at the bottom so it does not it's not on the way of the people toward here. And this is where the brain is. So as you can see, we have the router here. So we take the internet connection from here, coming into the router. We separate it, and it comes to the switch here. And as you can see, we label everything with the color. So each cable has a different color, which is gonna make things easier when we need to troubleshoot. Okay, and then again at the end, everything is connected here in a small corner, which is very not big, because we don't want to take too much space from the congregation, because when they take the communion, this is where they go through. And as you can see again, this is pretty much it. So everything is cabled here, and then we use this this computer to manage everything. Okay, So again, also I did a review about this computer also. I will link it in the description somewhere, so if you want to see it, we can. Okay, and we have the hub here for the USBs, because we need to plug in a lot of USB. And we have a monitor mount. We have two monitors. So we have two big monitors, and also we have the monitors from the laptop, as well as we have the keyboard and the mouse. So that is pretty much the setup. Okay, so at the bottom of it, eventually we have some power to plug all this thing in, so it's very, very important. Okay, so yeah, that being said, we are gonna go deep into the computer now and see how things are set up. So when I come in, when we come in to start the streaming, obviously we have to put the power on. We have a power button right here. We turn it on, and automatically the camera will self-test. So they are gonna move. You see, it's doing some self-test here right now. It's moving as soon as I turn on the power, so it's checking the angles, if everything is fine. And then when that is down now, it's gonna be ready to start receiving some image. Okay, that is perfect. And then again, we will turn on the computer with the power button. And then there we go. So everything is coming live right now. The monitor is turning on. Then it's gonna put all the other display on, so we can see everything from three angles. So I set this thing up. I'm the engineer in the computer science part, so I did all the computing and all the routing and all the cabling, and my other buddy did the sound and audio. So there we go, everything's on. So I'm currently not able to record it directly from the computer, so I'm going to use my phone for the recording of the screen. Okay, so as you can see, we are using two type of applications here. We are using the OBS, which is free of charge. You can just go and download it. I think I already also did a video about how we set the OBS up. And as you can see, the camera are just adjusting, right? Like I told you, we have camera 1 and camera 2. This, as you can see, is an angle. So this is the camera that is on the wall over there, and then this is the one that is up next to the clock here, as you can see, that one. So again, all these things can change. So this is the OBS, this is the brain. So as you can see, OBS is not that difficult to use. Once you are connected to the OBS, basically in this side, we created some scenes, as you can see here. A couple of the scenes that we have in the system is presentations, camera 1, camera 2, and then we have some image in case of any issue. And then we have camera 1 main, camera 1 altar, camera 1 left hand side of the priest, because sometimes the priest can move, so you have to be ready, because when you are streaming, you need to be ahead of the game, so you have to anticipate. That's why we have all these scenes set up. So as you can see here, once I have a camera, I do always have to refresh it, because that's how it is. So you set up the scene, you select the scene that you want, then you go on the camera and then you refresh it. So now remember, OBS has two screens, as you can see, right? One left and one right. The one on the right side is the one that people are going to be seeing, but the one on the left is when you want to see what's going to happen before you send it up to the live stream. So that is it. So if you want more details about how to set up OBS and how to set all this thing up, eventually I'll be doing another video that will explain how I put all this in together. But for today, it's just a quick review, right? As you can see, we also have the countdown. So basically, in our church, we start the mass 5 minutes before, so people can log in and get ready before we start the system. And then the next product that we use is called OpenLP. That's where we put part of the mass. So if there's any reading, or any prayers that the congregation need to see a read, that's that one that we use. That system is called OpenLP. So it's very also simple to use. So as you can see, we have details of the part of the mass. We have the welcome page, and all the prayers and everything that we need for the mass. So whoever is streaming that day has to follow exactly what's going on to be able to be on top of the game. So as you can see on the left side, you can see PTZ. So basically, we have to log in into the system, okay? By default, you have admin as a username and you have to create a password. Once you created that password, you will be able to move the camera as you can see I'm doing, right? You can move up, down, left, right. You can tilt it, you can rotate it, you can zoom it, like you name it. That's why I said this camera is very, very powerful. The zoom is very interesting here because it can go that far. And then again, on my next video, I will definitely show you how I set all this up, because normally the camera comes with the remote control where you can just press on the buttons, but we don't want to be doing that. It's not professional. That's why we implemented this option on directly into the OBS, and I can trust me, the OBS is very powerful for something that is very free. Yes. All right, so this was just a quick overview of the setup. Like I said, I will be doing more video and take you more into details about the settings, how we do everything and how everything is connected as one and working fine, and how we actually do the broadcasting for people in the house to be able to see it, which will involve some keys, some setup on YouTube if you're using YouTube, or if you are using Facebook, that will depend. But I will take you down deep into the system and I will show you every single thing that we did. So today was a quick overview of the system. Now you have an idea of how everything is set up. Now on my next video, I will definitely take you deeper, so we can go deeper, so you can follow with me. Don't forget to go down, because I'll be linking all the other part of the video, all the previous video that I did, including the unboxing of the PTZ camera, and then also the computer, so you know what kind of computer might work for your specific thing that you need to do. All right, I really appreciate your time today. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. My channel is all about technology. I do unboxing, I do reviews, and I do things like that. So have a wonderful night, and see you next time. Bye bye.